I'm having that chest. I'm having it.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
May the moon protect us. I delayed my meeting with Morfred, only to find the entire masonry has been raided and all its inhabitants taken for questioning. I doubt I'll ever see my brother again. If they get to him, I'll be next. One look at my shrine will tell on me. But I could not, would not, deny Our Lady of Silver, even under pain of what Ketheric has promised to anyone who would not convert. That's not the book for... No, it isn't. Okay. What's going on above us? And how do we get upstairs?
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest.
I won't send any more of our people into the curse.
Cat doesn't care who steals from the chest. How do I get upstairs? These are the fists. Let's speak to... No. No.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Before we start anything else, we need to do a long rest. You don't want to talk to me, do you? No. Do you want to talk to me?
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Hey, Dogmeat, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're well. First time I've been out of my element in the dark.
This is no cavern. This is true darkness. Perhaps Lady Shah will show you a path to her embrace if you are worthy. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Well, we know what one of them is. I don't know how far down that road I can follow, though. In good conscience. I don't even want to talk to you. Maybe we should talk... No, we had a big Gale Law dump last time, didn't we?
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? Sounds like we need to do... Sounds like all we need to do to fix your engine is find some infernal iron.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Astarion. I can't be bothered with Astarion. What do you have to say?
Greetings.
Nothing. We need to do the crash to advance our story. Right, let's have a long rest. Raphael? No.
Playtime's over, pet.
Ah, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
And this is our problem. How exactly?
Clause Z, Section 13. Should
Yep.
promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that. Also, what is Will without his warlock powers? We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Respond to Will in your mind, trust me.
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Mizora, we'll rescue this asset if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
We're not good with any of these. We could always let the cult infect the asset. I bet they'll make a loyal thrall. +1. We got a +2 on history. Remember all you can about devils and their contracts. We don't know anything about devils and their contracts. Performance? No. Let's try history. Hey, we're okay.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
Let's try it. Yeah, that's a TOD choice.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo!
Yeah, that
Fine.
tracks.
I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favour only upon soul-bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
I do not like that woman. But I really like that there is an entire clause, quotable clause, for a pact. It's not just some deal, they actually have regulations that they have to follow. Oh god, now everybody wants to talk to us. Go on then.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
If we don't help, Mizora will turn Will into a Lemure. Can you live with that?
Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a Lemure than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
I mean, she's right. We should go into it with our eyes wide open. Which clearly isn't something that we're going to do. Come on then.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate.
You'd fit right in.
Perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere.
Oh, this again? That fiend is far from our friend.
I think he'll stay the perfect gentleman, as long as we read the fine print.
He is a lawyer.
When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for. You will help me find him, won't you?
Your funeral, but why not?
Perfect! I knew you would understand.
May as well. Right, Will. Is this where Will tears me a new one for trying to get him out of his pact?
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow.
Maybe not.
Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
She'll be gone soon enough. Do this mission and Mizora will free you from the pact. I don't know if she will, but I think Todd believes it.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free.
So he wants to be free.
I can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this.
I thought you were supposed to hunt devils. Doesn't this violate your contract?
The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the blood war.
I like Will. It's not going to happen. You mean too much to the Sword Coast.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
Good. What's your plan then, Pan? Motormouth, High Charisma Bard. Okay. Yeah, I want to know how they use the harpers in this. high luck, so I'm guessing you'd take the luck feat. High perception, yep. Mediocre wisdom and intelligence. All low combat and arcana stats. I don't know if you can do mediocre wisdom with high perception. Unless bards get some really nice feats. I mean, you'd be useful in some parties, that's for sure. I'd love to play a high charisma character in this. I think you could get into a lot of trouble just talking your way out of things and into things. Right, let's rest. Do I trust the apples? Old Groucho Marx. Fair enough. I can see that going down very well. Job done. Right, we've healed for the first time in about an hour. Don't have another dream.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting
hello.
stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
She's teasing me.
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Doesn't seem like my help did them much good. The cultists caught up with them.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
Are you alright?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Beneath
Who are
the
you?
resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. She needs comfort.
You look terrible. Do you need a hug? Look at those giant hands. Doesn't mean I'm working for you.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me.
She's the Absolute, isn't she? She has to be the Absolute. That's what my money's on. Don't get used to it. I'm more the strong and silent type.
Of course. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Yeah, I hope your powers last long enough to see this through too. Interesting. So it is starting to kick off. You drive your foes insane with ceaseless trash talk, roasting and heckling until they lose the will to live and off themselves. Yeah, that checks out. It could be a fun way to play, though.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Right, nothing new from anyone. Oh. Ketheric Thorm. What do you think of him?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Well, they're against us. Right, let's get out of here. Let's go see Damon.
Last night's
Damon.
best bargains right here.
You better have something else for us. We have the pieces. I want to get my girl tuned up. Get her purring.
There you are. I was wondering where you'd run off to. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Let's hear the bad news.
Ew, no! Good news, please, my good man.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlek to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh
Done.
my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Let's let Damon speak. It sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlek, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
It's what she wants. Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
So that leaves us 2, so we could have 2 more things made.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
Interesting. This is only Act 2.
There. So did it work?
Only
Still
one way
burning.
to find out.
Strong silent, pull her in for a hug. Just don't talk to her. Strong and silent.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not on fire.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't
not what you
making any
said.
headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out.
I mean, you probably will.
The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
That's sensible. What are you looking at me like that for? First things first, Karlach, you have touchback. We ought to celebrate that.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Dan.
Should I be worried?
Really, you've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
It's completed. Already in Act 2, it's completed. Oh, that's only part of the quest. Right, okay. Shadowheart, you keep looking away.
This is the best day. The best day.
I'm so happy for you, Karlach.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Shadowheart, go away. Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Now that I don't want to see, but that's funny. That's funny. What about what Damon said about your engine? We need to get you back to Avernus, or it's going to blow.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now, or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
But I want you to live.
I want to live too, but not under any circumstances.
That's fair.
I have the power to choose now. And I'm going to make that choice. Myself. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
Alright, Karlach, alright. I'll leave it alone for now.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
I think she's earned it. So... she isn't burning anymore. Interesting. Did she get anything cool?
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, look. It should just about do.
Last and no, she didn't get anything cool. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, she still has rage. Yeah, absolutely. You know, all those perception checks that we kept failing, she has advantage on them. And she still failed. Every single one of them. She didn't get anything extra. That's slightly annoying. But at least she's starting to approve.
Defender of the people.
So is Will. Nice. Right, we're gonna have to head out. Keeping Act 1. Or we're keeping Save 1. We need to speak to the cleric. And then we need to move on. But I think on that happy note, it's a pretty good place to end the stream.